let them sniff. The last exercise that we'll work on is introducing heel. So, Paws uses heel as come into position on my left hip, meaning that the dog is just pretty generally on your left side. If you were to do competitive obedience, heel is a very specific position, and the dog's feet have to line up in a certain spot. And then there's being in a heel while you walk with the dog, and the dog's head is typically up and staring into the handler's face, and it's very flashy looking. That's not what we're looking for with our foster puppies. We want heel to be a general position of you are on my left side and you're not coming out in front of me, you're not really that far behind me, you're just sort of in this general spot. When you are walking your foster puppy, unless you have a very, very well-proofed heel command, meaning that you can say heel and the dog comes into position from any direction, you should not be using heel while you walk your foster puppy. So if I'm walking and my puppy is out in front of me, I could say heel, and she knows it pretty okay. She's sticking out sideways. But if your puppy is pulling ahead of you, you should not be saying heel, heel, heel. They have no idea what it means, and they're not going to come back into position, and you're just ruining the cue. So, unless you can, if your dog, so for example, if your dog is like over there, diagonal to you, and you say heel, and the dog comes over and pops into position, unless they can do that, don't use heel while the dog is walking with you. Otherwise, we're just causing all kinds of confusion. So, the way we'll start with it is teaching the dog to move from behind us up into position. So they're moving from the back to the front. And then we will add in moving from in front of us backwards to come into position. So we'll teach the dog how to back into heel position, and then we'll teach heel pivots. But today we're just doing from behind, coming up into position. So I want to use a wall or the chair or my sofa, a coffee table, something in my home to help the dog move into heel position in a straight line and not swing their butt out the way that this dog just did. So that's where working on weight comes into play. But now weight is from this position where the dog is next to me instead of the dog being in front of me. So it might take a little bit to remind the dog, okay, this thing that we just worked on, we're now trying it in a different position, but it means the same thing. So what I'll do is, my dog can be in a stand or a sit or a down to start. I'm going to ask my dog, wait. Yes. I took one little step forward and she didn't move with me, so then I'll reward that. Back over here. Wait. No. If my dog moves out of position, that's okay. I'll just reposition them. Let's try a sit. Good. Wait. Nope. Is our brain fried? Wait. Yes, good girl. So I'm just doing little movements to start. I'm not moving a lot. And then what I'll add in, and this is where the chair or the wall or a table comes into play so my dog moves straight, is I'll say, wait. Heel. Good girl. So as I said heel, I dropped my hand down to my hip, and then I rewarded my dog on my left hip. So that is rewarding the dog for coming into the right position. So now I'll do it this way so that you can see it from the side instead of straight on. So again, I'm gonna line my dog up relatively straight to start out. She wants to swing her hips out. I'm not gonna fuss about that too much at the moment. Wait. No. So I said wait and she automatically shifted, so I say no and I reposition. Wait. No. Wait. No. So if I need to keep repositioning, that's okay. Wait. Heel. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. So you may need to play with it for a bit and work on weight a lot with the dog on your left side and you stepping away from them before you then add in calling them into heel position. But take that time to really work on that. What we don't want is to fall into a habit of, I tell my dog to wait and they start to move without me releasing them, so I say heel because I just want to get ahead of it. I'm not teaching the dog the thing that I want to teach them at that point. So really focus on weight with them on your left side and you taking a step forward before you add in that, okay, now I'll call you into heel position. When they get to heel position, for now, it's okay if they go into a sit, it's okay if they stay in a stand. Right now, we just want to focus on, I need you to wait behind me, I'm going to move, and then I'm calling you into this position. So we're starting to teach them that weight, or that heel is this position on my left side. Any questions? Okay, we are almost out of time, but let's work on that for a minute or two so that you can get the feel of it, and then that'll be it.